What is creativity? How do you define it? Why do we call mad people mad? How do you decide whether someone is mad or not? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself to figure out the relationship between madness and creativity. Definition of creativity is the ability to use or produce original and unusual ideas. What that means is thinking out of the box, thinking ideas that other people are not capable of thinking. How do we define mad people? Mad people are the people whose ideas are irrational. But who decides whether an idea is rational or irrational? These questions bring up the most important question. Do mad people are the ones who are the most creative ones? I agree that madness and creativity are same at their core. Let's compare Socrates and Nikola Tesla. Why do some people regard these two geniuses as mad? Nikola Tesla produced ideas that were innovative at the time. Throughout his whole life, he discovered and designed ideas for plenty of inventions that got officially patented by other inventors. Also, he suffered from the obsessive compulsive disorder. He is the inventor of X-rays, radar technology, rotating magnetic fields, and remote controls. He lived in the 19th century, where another prominent scientist called Thomas Edison also lived. After Tesla came to the United States, Edison hired him. After they started working together, Nikola Tesla claimed that Edison was stealing his ideas and using them for just business. They got into a conflict and Edison made people believe that Tesla is in fact mad. He used Tesla's condition to justify his argument. Socrates was also regarded as mad. In his time, his ideas were considered nonsense. His Socratic method was hated by the government at the time because his ideas were different and provoked some people. His ideas conflict with that time's religious beliefs. Socrates' ideas were not harmful to society. They were harmful to government's oppressive regime, which wasn't supporting free and critical thinking. They were oppressing their own ideas to society by religious beliefs. For this reason, society and the government described him as mad and sentenced Socrates to death. But today, we consider Socrates as a creative genius. His ideas were ahead of his time, and that's it. If we compare these two geniuses, we can see that both of them wanted their societies good, but in the process, they harmed some powerful people, and even though they were creative and geniuses, society thought they were mad. Throughout the history of philosophy, some Greek philosophers examined the definition of madness and creativity. One of them is Plato, who is also a student of Socrates. You can see his quote at the screen right now. This quote shows that in that time, around the years 428 BC to 300 BC, Plato taught that madness is a gift from the gods. He also stated that madness is a nobler thing than sober sense. He taught that mad people are superior to others in an artistic way. The main reason behind this his thought is that in order to create a masterpiece in art, you need to have high imagination and you need to draw apart from other one's thoughts. In other words, you need to be creative and think differently than others. In conclusion, the relationship between madness and creativity has been argued since ancient Greek times. When we even compare their dictionary definition, we can see that these two nouns evolved from one word, difference. We call something creative because it's different from other ones. We call some people mad because their ideas are different than most. So, at the core, they are the same. Also, throughout the time, our perception of madness has changed. Because creativity and madness are so similar, we start to define some people mad in history as geniuses and most creative ones, such as Tesla and Socrates. They both got accused of something because their ideas were different. Another proof that shows us the perception of madness is changing through the years can be Plato's definition of divine madness. He taught that madness is something noble and it's a blessing from the gods. So the perception of madness may change over the years because the line between creativity and madness is blurry. Thank you guys for listening and don't forget to subscribe.